Let's get new home sales this morning with Rick. Hey, Rick.
Hi, Carl. And indeed, this is much better than expected. We were looking for a number around 625,000. At about 50, 676,000. That's seasonally adjusted annualized units. So a strong showing for May. And of course, we know that the rest of the market with regard to equities and what's going on with the PMIs is showing improvement. And to see exactly where most of this growth occurred, let's head east and ask Diana Olick. Diana?
Rick, this is a huge beat for new home sales in May, and quite frankly, I thought the expectations were a little low. They were looking for up 1.9%. We got much higher than that, up 12.7% year over year in May, and that's after we saw that huge jump in homebuilder sentiment in June, so you had to see this coming. Remember, these numbers are based on signed contracts during the month, not closings, so people out shopping during May, just as things might have been starting to open up in some states or people were getting more used to the virtual tours. A lot of the builders saying that they got a lot of sales from people online who never actually walked into their models. Now, you did see a big jump in price up to $317,900, up from $312,000. We had seen prices come down. This may be a mix shift, but something interesting I'm also seeing in the data is that there was a big jump in the number of homes sold that were not yet even started. Now, we saw housing starts much weaker than expected in May, and that was probably because the builders were worried, are people really coming back? Is this a fluke? Well, clearly they're coming back and they're buying homes that aren't even built yet. So we should expect to see those starts pop up in the next couple of months. The supply of homes for sale also at a 5.6-month supply. That is lower than previous months, but it's much higher than the existing home supply of homes for sale. And that's why the builders are benefiting so much, is because there is so little supply on the existing side and so much demand from potential buyers who are looking for new. They're looking out in the suburbs where the builders build, and they want high-tech homes as well so that they can work from home and so their kids can do school from home. So, again, a huge beat for the builders. This should move the stocks pretty well. So, back to you, Morgan.
Yeah, Diana, just to dig into that a little bit more, I wonder how much of it is also just a reflection of the fact that in places like, for example, New York, realtors couldn't show some of those existing homes as well versus those new homes that you're talking about right now, and whether that's also specifically a reflection on the economy over the past, or the closed down status of so much of the economy over the past month or so.
Yeah, well, New York was really an outlier. When you look at new construction, you're not looking at homes, particularly in Manhattan. That's a lot of existing homes or new condos, and these are single-family home numbers. So you've got to kind of take New York out of the mix, that they were closed down. The rest of the country, except for a lot of Pennsylvania, was open for business. But again, it was virtual, it was online, It was real estate agents doing Facebook Live tours for them. But this just shows the incredible demand out there, that pent-up demand from the spring that's starting to show up in the May and June numbers.